Oh, hey, you're third.
Hmm. You gotta be quicker than that next time, buddy. Oh my goodness, you're first. I can't believe it.
What? You got second? Well, that's not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh gosh, ew. Get away from me. You're gonna make me look ugly with you next to me. Oh my goodness. Why do you look like that? Why are you so handsome? Ugh. I'm not sure how I would define you. You're so questionable.
Welcome to the salty spittoon. How tough are ya?
You're an impressive specimen, let me tell you that right now. A species that's just a scale above the human scale, you know? That's what you are. Great. All things that I used to sing, all songs that she used to sing. Gone out the window. Mm-hmm. Missing you.
Let's see over here. Please, camera work. I'm begging. Thank you. Good morning. Or afternoon, I should say. It's my afternoon. Hi, Rookie. Welcome. And hi, Path. Welcome as well. Rookie, congrats on third. Amy, first. Zach, second. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Jelly. Enjoy your lurk as well. Shannon is city. Well, is Steam being our cities? What do you mean by that? And Memi, hi. Welcome back. Welcome. And a 60 stream watch streak as well from Shannon too. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. But how's everyone's day been going so far? Or rather, week so far? I don't stream on Monday, so I never get to ask how's everyone doing. But nonetheless, let me lower this down. This might be a little bit loud. Come over. I spent yesterday recording an entire video. And I have to spend the rest of Thursday to edit the video, or edit said video. Oh, hi, Cat. Wait, did I miss Cat? Oh, I did miss Cat. Hi, Cat. And hi, Tundra. I missed Tundra, too. I don't know why I can never see those redeems so easily. But welcome, nonetheless. Yeah, I recorded a bunch of stuff for Friday, as well as edited a small clip to make into a short as well. Hyped. Hi, Tundra. Hi, Brucey. Welcome. How are you doing, Brucey? How are all of you doing? I should say. Yeah, this project that I was doing took
Bye-bye.
my entire yesterday. Riri. Bye-bye, Riri. Oh. There it is. That took a while. Waiting.
Hell to the mother trucking, yeah. I got first and also there is this.
Which means mine is that. Mine must be next, Amy. When's the next time you're streaming, Amy? Tomorrow?
You're
Today?
an impressive
Tonight?
specimen, let me tell you that right now. A species
Jamia?
that's
Hi, Jamia.
just a scale above the human scale, you know? That's
Yeah.
what you are.
What? Great? Just great indeed. Hi, Jamia.
Dog
Welcome.
penis.
Tonight, I'm so sorry. I will not be here tonight. I will actually be outside tonight.
Say less. I want to time
Today's
it up.
stream will not be long. Jamia. No spooky store. No, I will not be here for long, I should say. It's only gonna be, I'll only be here till 4 maximum, but maybe even half an hour earlier than that, if I'm being honest. So I might even be here for 2.5 hours and 3, let alone 4 or 5. But nonetheless, enjoy your paleo update. I don't understand a thing about paleo, but at least you guys are having fun. That's at the very least. But Riri, hi Riri, you're 95% Gary. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, you know, Riri, I want to get like a whole controller for Train Sim. After watching you play Truck Sim or Farming Sim. Actually, now you can play. Have you played Truck Sim with that wheel yet, by chance? Because that looks like fun. Does it come with like brakes and gas, or do you gotta do that yourself? Let's see more time to farm. I'm gonna let you guys off on your conversation. But also, should I just jump into it? I don't have much time today. I intended to build something quite long. However, I don't think I'll have physically the time to build it. But either way, let me just show you. Boop. So, what I had built all yesterday was an entire quarry. I said I was planning on doing that as I built this highway, or the next step after I built this highway, because I kind of wanted to get the oh, I'm lagging a bit. Hold up. Why am I jittering so much? Hold. There we go. Wait, I built a whole quarry here. Slick. Hi, Slick. Welcome. Why welcome, indeed. I haven't seen your name in a while. Actually, you do anything fun outside, or can you not say no? It's my mom's birthday, so we're going out for dinner. Am I excited for that? No, not at all. It was kind of last minute, very last minute, I should say. But how you doing, Slick? After we built this highway here, Interstate 99, wrapping around here to the quarry that we placed over here too as well. I built this for Friday, however, I didn't build any trains or any kind of, you know, industrial or service building to it. Also, I built this thing to really curve out my deficits in my production, and it's working. I got surplus, but you don't see any movement with that surplus, you know? You don't see any movement. Dumbest twins, mum. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I wanted to build a entirely new freight network over here because the freight would really go a long way in terms of movement. As of right now, there's no, you know, connections to the highway, and I have to figure that out later. This is just a temporary bridge for now. My main bridge is really designed to come closer towards here, and I have to build a whole little off access ramp and whatnot, and the whole shebang. It'll be far too long. Far too long. I am lagging quite a bit, actually. Hold up. I'm lagging like... I'm not sure if you've seen that. It's stuttering just ever so slightly. But it's never done that before. That's a little bit odd. But nonetheless... Yeah, this took quite a bit to make. I'm not gonna lie, it took nearly 3 hours. That's not long, but... Depends. Depends. Great thing. I wanted to build the freight line that I have over here. I've had this built for so long. It says 4th track passes under. You see there's only 3 tracks, but the third track, or rather 2nd track here is abandoned. So this track on the far left is designed to, you see how it makes a dead end over here. I intend for this to go down and under, and then kind of swoop into a tunnel, you know? However, I don't know where it's going to come out. That's step 1. Step 2, I want it to pass. It has to pass through here. That's for sure. Also, this thing's floating, isn't it? What is happening here? That's fine. Okay. But I want this to pass relatively inside of this area, and then slowly make its way to run alongside these tracks here. Which means I have to redo this, which I plan to do anyway. Quad track, one directional track. This is... I intend to make this as complicated as possible. These are both bi-directional tracks, however, you see over here they get stuck in their own little junction. Half of the trains go straight, half of the trains turn this way, but the same goes for backwards. Half comes forward, half comes back. It's single tracks the entire way through, because I'm basing this off of America. And hi Nuggy, welcome. Of my...
What up, nerd?
Hi Katie, welcome. Hopefully you two are just doing so well today. I also have to make a yard here as well, but I don't think I have time for this today.
Has anyone ever told you that you are a dense carbon molecule? Because, man, the denser you are, the more you shine like a diamond. Get it? Because diamonds are made out of carbon. It's dense. Yeah, never mind.
Theoretically. But also, I had a problem here. I have to redo this. This little box here. You see here, this exit here. I tried to fix it a little bit by dividing the road a bit. So putting a little... Except they do this, the illegal, for sometimes. I don't know what he's doing. It's like a little HOV. You see how they do that? They just cut kind of through. Now, I don't know if there's... I don't know if that's illegal. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's legal. I think they're supposed to follow this orientation. I'd put a divider between. but it's ugly. But that's ugly too. It's like real. That's not like real life. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's quite horrible. There is a node. Yes, there is a node. But usually, actually, wait. You say node. Where are they crossing over? Do it again. I dare you. Right here. Yeah, there's no. I mean, there is technically a node. I mean, it's a little bit ahead of the node. No, they're turning whenever. They're turning whenever they want to. But in theory, this should work and divide the. Yeah, they're just turning whenever. They should divide traffic, but I just have to redo this. I think that's the only way around. Because this ramp right here is causing congestion because of this quadrant here. These two traffic lights are causing an issue, and it's backing them up because they all want to go pass through here into this industrial area, and then make their way all the way, you know, passing down through here, which is kind of a mess. Why was hello? Handsome blocked his NSFW. Wait, was it? Wait, was it Riri? I didn't see. A stuffed goose yesterday. A stuffed goose. Like, can I get dimensions? What size are we talking? A lane. Let's see here. Nope. Not at all. They're just turning whenever they feel like it. I could divide it. I don't want to. Because at that point, if I divided it, it would protrude into the territory of the other road and within this wall here, which is not ideal. So I think the best option is just to kind of remove this and redo it, make the exit a little bit cleaner, but especially this portion over here. I need to redo or rethink this portion. Either make this into a bridge or I had an idea just now. I can conjoin this into one node by making one of them have an underpass. However, the underpass becomes a problem because of all these pillars. If that'll make sense. When I say it's huge, it's huge. Wait, what's gonna go? 160. 160 centimeters, huge. 160 centimeters. Can I get that in American, please? Can you convert that to inches and or feet? Amy, why am I lagging? This lag is a little bit ridiculous. Hi David, welcome. Are you doing good? I'm lagging like a little bit. Either way, we're gonna start working on this for a little fourth track here. I intend for this to go past under, because what I really want for this area, or for all the trains in the area, is to connect to each little industry point. So this track here will serve very much useful in this whole thing here. Road maintenance service block. I gotten this. I saw that this was just updated, so I was like, yeah, I don't have the other ones. I might as well get this one. I don't never seen this before. 63 inches.
You're acceptable. I accept you. I'm sure everyone else does. You're very pleasant. You know that? Yeah.
Amy, I think Simba might destroy it. But hi, Stu. Thank you for the 3-stream watch streak. I think Simba might destroy that, Amy. It's massive. There's a really high chance. I'm gonna put a barrier alongside this. The problem is that I put a bunch of net lanes here. I mean, it's not a problem. And the good thing is that this track actually goes up compared to down, so I don't actually have to move this track. Just keep it at the same height that it's at from... That is far too long. But I'd use that as a pillow. Or like sit back on it, you know? Or a pillow that big, or... Not a teddy bear. I don't know what I'd call that, to be honest. Let me shrink, yeah. There we go. Okay. Also, I'm still waiting for this, what's it called? When is it? Does anyone know when this dev diary's coming? You know? I'm patiently waiting. My hands are folded, my legs are crossed. When is this dev diary coming? It's my life and never. Oh, I don't want to do that. But I also don't like that. Okay. Planet's here. Unless it does, she's stuck right into. Wait. Did you already get it, Amy? That'd be too quick, no? Flatten. Oh, I've ruined it. No, I've ruined it. Oh my. That's handy. Oh, I definitely ruined it. Hold up. Which note is it? Oh, it's my life. Hi, Tandy. Last time I spoke. No. No, 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 no. What do you mean, no, rookie? And never. Oh my goodness. Oh. And look at Simba, already eyeing it, already staring at it, wanting to destroy it. Nope, okay, not that one. You're the problem. That's far too high, actually. You're gonna be raised up. There we go. Food. Now, this should be fine. I don't like how this node is so... Is this the same node? Like, that's a really long node. It is. That's too long. Yeah, no. By the way, this fourth track here will be my designated ore line here. So, I'm actually going to drag this one, or build it, going straight into the area of where I want it to be. The only problem with doing this, I really have to figure out my pathing. I want this to be above ground, but I could do a thing. Or what? Well, why it's gonna be a problem? I don't have a place to place it, you know? Like, I have an orientation, I have an idea of where I want to place it. Part of me wanted to put it between here because no joke, I actually forgot while I was building this. I said, I'm gonna build a quarry today. I forgot to put a track placement. I fully intended for the, for a track to pass between the quarry. Because, you know, like in real life. Hold. Where is Earth? Earth. Oh, flashbang. I gotta move! Okay, so I live in Pennsylvania, right? I'm gonna just show you a quarry where I recognize. Make it easier on myself here. It's not really a quarry. It's more of a cement factory. Oh, you know how is that feel? It's just kind of nice to have, like, you know, the train pass right between at the same time, because that way you could theoretically unload and load right above the, you know, little lines to drop it into the system and have the train continue on. But silly little me forgot about placing the train or saving space for the train.
You are without a doubt the most fabulous.
Hi, Growler. Hi, Amaryllis. Welcome.
I
maybe
have ever seen. Maybe. Well,
How are you doing, Growler? Amaryllis, you doing well? It sounds like you check up on workers, resources. I've seen that game. I've seen Yumble play that game a long time ago. That's also a city builder, right, Growler? But I screwed up. And part of me wants to remove this road here. What is that? I put that there by accident. Whoops. Whoopsies. Wait, what are you doing here? I didn't put that there. Did I? No. I got it, yeah. Oh, yikes. Where'd I put this? There's like 5 of them in here already. Go in there. Playing Peak. You like Peak, Tundra? Can't wait for October 23rd. What's the 23rd? October 23rd. Just chilling. How are you? Oh, well, I'm doing just terrible, let me tell you. Just terrible. A rancid. But nonetheless, I'm still surviving, you know? It's not bad. Power Wash 2 comes out. I barely played Power Wash 1. You know what I want? Golf with Friends 2. I would love that game to come out. You saw a game today? You love it, trying to create a Hollywood Hill type? Rich mansions, can you help me with that? Or maybe just build one in your city? Build a mansion on a hill? When it comes to a hill. You mean like kind of like an exquisite mansion. Now I'm not trying to build those. I'm not really one to build like houses per se when it comes to cities. That's more of a deep. Let me show you actually. There are a few houses in this game.
You're an impressive
I'm
specimen.
not sure if there are any that resemble houses or
species
mansions. Let me see.
Just a scale above
Lovely
the human
day.
scale. You know,
Lovely day.
that's what you are.
Great. Pip!
Great.
Like the one in GTA 5. Okay. I feel like too small. Hi, Pip. How you doing today? Like something like this. That's too. I mean, it's very West Coasty looking. Or Florida. It could be one of those. And the world's alright with me. This one's not bad, but this one's more of a Arizona kind of house. I don't know, this game doesn't really have that great of a mansion. I'm not gonna lie. Like the one Franklin lives in, that's kind of difficult because they don't really have those don't exist per se. I should say. It's been a while since I've played or since I've seen GTA 5 too. That's been like, when did GTA 5 come out? My gosh, over 10 years ago? I take offense to how you said, how you unsaid that. Unsaid. It's possible to create a hillside area.
You're
Let me take a look.
special
Hold
kind
up.
of human, you know. Special. Very unique. Yes, to me. Not anyone else, just me.
I'm looking at images real quick to see if I can get a grasp of what it looks like. Is it possible to do this? It's possible. It is possible to do that, yes. I love the day. To build a house alongside of a mountainscape. However, I would suggest you have, if you're new to the game, I would suggest you have Anarchy, a mod, rather. Because it does seem a little bit more difficult. Douglas is the reincarnation of Robert Moses. He just listens just at the cost of all else. I wouldn't say at the cost of all else. I build for a purpose, Tundra. For one big old purpose. Looking at the skyline, that is possible. You definitely can do that. I'm not gonna say it's easy. No. I wouldn't say it's easy. I'd say it's the exact opposite, if I'm being honest. But it's 100%. It is possible. A lovely day. But today, We're working on a little train line. Ain't nothing hard for me. Detailing each building is uncanny for a lot of patience. What are you guys saying? Isn't great with relatively flat plots on hillside? That is true.
How are you?
And thank you for the follow. Is that Mei Yang? What's your name? Thank you for the follow. That's true. This game is quite difficult when building on terrain because of the let me show you an example. I'm actually gonna grab one of these mansions here. It's like a little 2-layer thing over here. I have a little mountainside over here. It's possible. Don't get me wrong. You gotta really terraform your entire build if you want this to look nice. Like really terraform it, like just to have that kind of view to stare outside the city. That's a terrible view, might I say. That's horrible. You can't see jack behind that power plant. But I would suggest using a lot of mods. I like building on mountains when there's only... Correction. I like building roads on mountains. That's my statement. Building roads on mountains are easy. Building houses on mountains? That's tedious. That takes time. Do some DTI. Enjoy Amaryllis. I now have an entrance sound for you. Enjoy your... I always forget, even though you say DTI, I forget what the actual name stands for. Dress to impress? I love you, baby. That many trains and mountains. So you wouldn't like it. Speaking of which, I wanted to place a bunch of industry alongside this for these trains. What my main goal here was to have like a mini yard in place, so having a series of tracks in a row. The problem with this is, since I've already built this little mountainside here, it could be a bit tedious, so I gotta really expand the quarry just a little bit more. So some of these areas will have more hills. I have to build more of these little pockets as well, these little mounds as well. So, you know what? Why not? Let's just build another yard. Let's build another train yard. Why not? I'm gonna go through a little process here. Hi, Taylor. What? Oh, Shandy. Hi, Taylor. Shandy, thank you for the 50 bits. The worst part, or the funnier part. I don't know why I look this way. There's no door on that side. Baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. Open you this way. Open you this way. You're gonna come in this one and merge with this one. So let's do it like... Let's do it like this. Curve. Oh, pretty baby. I'm gonna show you the exact process of how I go about making yards. What number of train yards is this now? Okay, Growler, hear me out. It's not that big of a yard. This one won't be big. We only have... Does this count as 2? No, I'm gonna count this as 1. This is just one big train yard. Okay, now that's 2. 3. 4. I guess 5. 6. Is that 7? Oh man. Oh man. You know, I'll never beat the allegations. 8. Luckily nothing there. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. Is that too much? Is that too much? Is that Booty? Booty, is that you? Are you Mayu Cheeks? That is Booty. Okay. Twitch bullying so making me a new nickname. Wait, they bullied you? Wait, what do you mean they bullied you? Are you not allowed to have that name? Also, hi, Karen. If you're superstitious. Oh, that's right. There's third. You know what? You gotta make it 14. Okay, Growler, hear me out. Oh no, I screwed. Hold up. Okay, Growler, hear me out. 15. There's gonna be one more there. Oh, no, 16. This one doesn't have... No, wait. There's technically 16 already. This one has to have a yard, so 17. There's 17 yards in the city. Oh my gosh. I wanted to, because someone was offended by booty, I will... But somebody was offended by the name Booty Addict? That's so... dumb. Who was offended by Booty Addict? But Mayor Cheeks does get a nice ring to it. What about Parrot Booty? Exactly, you know? Parrot's booty tastes pretty good, not gonna lie. Yeah, but for your homework, you find a rail yards. Where's a rally book? No, well, maybe. Hold up. That's not a bad idea, Growler. It got reported and had to change because of sexual display. Wow. You know what? Can I get a big boy shout out? I can't say... No, I can't say booty anymore. That's no fun. Now I have to know. Who did it? Raise your hand. Who made booty change his name by force? Can I get a shout out for Mayor Cheeks here? Still a great name though, I'm not gonna lie. Still a great name. Closer. The issue here is figuring out where this train is going to go in general. It has to pass through here no matter what. Because I have to get it down through here. I have a feeling. Actually, I have an idea. Anchor Street here is going to be the divider. For just this little segment here. So I'm actually going to take away here. The train's going to come out through here. I want railroad crossings. Or maybe in a trench. A train in a trench ain't bad. Had a different meaning, not necessarily offensive, but somebody's looking for that. But so rest. How bizarre. Who knows? The appeal, but maybe so far 30 seconds to answer. No. But Mayor Cheeks ain't bad though. It's an enjoyable name. I do enjoy me some cheeks from the mayor. That sounds really bad. You got a new emote, Tandy? Show me it. It can't be that bad, right? Why is it clap so 60 FPS? Why is it so smooth? Like, why is it so smooth, Tandy? It's too smooth. Every time I look around. You're gonna be minus 24 feet. I do want you to at least pass underground in between these things here. So we're gonna do it like this. As a trench passes beneath here. Certain ports will have bridges, some ports will not have bridges. So, for instance, depending on how important the road is, like this road here, you're gonna pass over. I'm gonna remove this quadrant here. And just allow this one to pass straight through here. You're gonna be a bridge. You're a tunnel, bridge, nothing pass between. How bizarre. Maybe until here. Something will pass between here as a bridge format. And then we're gonna go underground beyond here. So remove this portion. So it makes it a little bit more sense. It's making my sister's dog is named Cheeks. Some beautiful cheeks. Exact. You know what? Booty, I can say that every time you enter chat now. Every time I look around. Oh, hold up. Let me give him... I'll give him the little shouty instead here. There we go. A little shout out for Mayor Cheeks. Also, logo change. Not bad. Not bad. Now, if you're looking for somebody that can detail, Mayor Cheeks is your man, let me tell you. Mayor Cheeks can detail anything. And I mean anything. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say anything, but almost anything. Where's that? Every time I look around. You guys, profanity names. I never do that. Growler. Oh, baby. See, you're a growler now. Every time I look around. You're actually at a perfect grade to where you can form a tunnel. So you know what? Do you form a tunnel? That is the question. Be or not to be? No, you do not. No, you do not. Okay. Like this. Because you're not retaining walls. Hold. Stop. I can't stand this snapping. It is driving me mad. That's a 0.4% grade. That's 0.1. Let's go here. Do that. Turn this off. Allow tunneling. At the party, people night and day. It's the only way tonight. Like, I grow his Growler. I never knew that. That's some nice lore to your name, Growler. Da, 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 living, living. That freezing almost caused some bad problem happen just now. Nope. Anyway, is that right? I can't see. That's probably fine. At the party, people night and day. Anyway. Tonight, gotta leave at night. Justin. Okay, this should be fine. 24% grade. That should be good. Living off the wall. My fuck, guys. Living off the wall. Can you stop being in tunnel mode? Thank you very much. I want you. Am I forgetting to play this game? Has it been that long? I know I played a lot of Train Sim in the past days, but there's no way I forgot.
Wheel.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This wheel is no longer fair and balanced, Andy. Hold up, I gotta open it. I restarted my computer. This wheel used to be fair and balanced, Andy. I assure you. Night and day. Tonight. Gotta leave that 9 to 5 up on the shelf. And just enjoy yourself. I'm so sorry, Tandy. I'm so sorry. But it appears that you did not win at all on today's wheel. But you know, some people say that's... It's the joy of the game, you know? It's the gamble you have to take, Tandy. This should be fun. That should be fun. And just enjoy yourself. You're gonna form a tunnel between here as well. If you didn't do that, please. Leave it 9 to 5 on the show. You and you have to be retained. Do I have to do that? Nah, I do. Ribbed for Dama's pleasure. Those are wild sentences. We hear orange cats sharing the same brain cell. So, Nuggy, I got a question for you here. When's the next Plate Up stream? Okay, now you should be able to tunnel. Perfect. As ridiculous as it looks, it's quite mandatory. You know, I'm hoping with this update that they remove the terrain. I'm not gonna lie, I can't stand this anymore. This part's been killing me for too long. It's why I refuse to build retaining walls. It's why I only built quay walls. Or... yeah, just really quay walls. I just can't stand these retaining walls. They're just a pain in my eyes. Not key walls. No, absolutely not Growler. You tell me, cat. It was so funny. Cat was the most locked in I've ever seen somebody be locked into a game. She didn't say a word, and I was there for it. It was so funny. You're gonna run parallel. I'm gonna make you run where this road is. Let's make this into an exit, actually. I might make this into an exit. Oh, the trucks are working now. They weren't before. Neat. I wanna rock with you. That's it. I wanna rock with you. I wanna rock the night away. Okay, I'm gonna pass through here. However, the grade is not bad. 1% grade? That's not bad. For freight,
You're an impressive specimen, let me tell you that right now.
it's not bad.
A species that's
A scale?
a scale above the human scale, you know? That's what
Really?
you are.
What?
Great.
Just great? Just great, Taylor. Taylor, how are you doing? I feel like I never get to talk to Taylor. Let's have a one-on-one. Let me give you eye contact. How are you doing today? Let me not do that. Darkstar, hi! Welcome. It's just the mighty ghost hunter himself. Okay, Darkstar. I need to go back and clip that moment. I forgot. It's been so long since I played Phasmo. It's been so long since I played Phasmo without Discord. I preferably like to play Phasmo like you're actually ghost hunting, you know, speaking through the radio or speaking out loud in game. It's because it feels more immersive that way, and it makes the ghost more fun because when you're talking, the ghost can hear you, which I forgot about when I was in the I was in the room with Darkstar, hiding from the ghosts, and I was just yapping myself. I was like, why is the ghost finding me? Like, why are you here? Like, leave me alone. Oh, I'm doing just so well for now. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm doing all right, Taylor. I'm doing all right, at the very least. But I hope you have. I hope you're gonna maintain that, you know, that status of feeling good. You physically won every Uno game that they made in your friend group. It gets heated. You also have Uno. I plan to play Uno this week. Because it's been a while since I played a game with Kylie. I'm gonna run the train through here. I'm gonna remove this bridge. Or this... yeah, I'm gonna remove this road. I'm gonna reroute this. We're gonna make it a little bit wider as well. Let's make this road a very important road. So Dale Street. Help! 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 Police! I love that one. We're gonna keep this a 4-lane spectacle here. Because this road is going to be my important road. This road is going to be the one that goes to the airport. Let's make it 4 lanes until 5th Avenue. Matter of fact, if it's going to be a big road, let's divide it. Make a divided highway. from here on forward. Let's make it fancy. So this road will not turn. We're going to remove this turn here. Let's do it like real life. Let's do a construction site. Habits here. I don't know if I have time for construction habitats, but habitats. We're gonna make a whole new exit interchange here. Now, I want this to be very fluent, you know?
Say less. I want to time you up.
Dummy. Dummy. I can't talk that. Oh, and hi Stu. You're doing a small touristic port, but no boats. Any suggestions? I do have one. I do have one. Like when you make one of these little harbors, right, Stu? And people don't show up. It happens sometimes. I feel like tourist boats are easily impacted when people can enter the city, like when they want to live in the city. I feel like it's another way of moving in. I don't feel like it's another tourist spot. I'm not gonna lie. Tourism in this game is kind of, it's a hit or miss, if I'm being honest. It's a very big hit or miss. But when it works, it works. I will say that. If there's one mod I recommend on the video just behind that port. Behind the port. Oh, you mean like down here? Oh, you mean this one? Like the small little ferry one? Yeah, this one I can't answer. I don't know. I don't know why there's 80 people in here. Oh, wait, how to get that boat? This was a mod. That Tundra. It was Tundra. Tundra, thank you for the 50.
Dump truck, dooba dooba dump truck.
That one's always funny.
Dooba dooba dump truck.
That didn't scare me. Wayne. Welcome, Wayne. And thank you. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I'm missing too much. You plan to start when you're done with your current raid or slump so it's basically done? Oh, Taylor. We'll take it. Needed that? The moan? It's scary to call my anxiety, but it didn't work. No, it didn't work. When it comes to, this one's a mod for more water, what is this mod called? More water transport? It comes with like a very narrow seaway you can use for small boats. It also comes with a little yard for these boats you could place here to make it a little bit nicer. But what I did is just have a series of small stops for these small boats to pass by. It's like give them like tourist designations. Like all these ports are meant for tourists, like the sports complex. This whole area is designed for tourists. When the leisure pack came out, this whole area is nothing but leisure. I'm not gonna lie. So I made it a whole spot just for leisure and office, as well as a train for access in the area, and just drive them across the water bay here. Why they take it, I'm not sure. I'm going to assume it's just because of leisure buildings. That could be my only assumption to why they would take it, but I'm not too sure, if I'm being honest. Oh my.
Like a blizzard. When we drink, we do it right. Getting blizzard. Blizzard.
I can't unhear this song every time.
Like blizzard. Like blizzard. Like blizzard. Now I'm feeling so fly. Like a blizzard. Like blizzard. Like blizzard. Blizzard. Now I'm feeling so fly. Like a blizzard.
You know, I wish I was feeling so fly like a lizard. The static ones? The static ones. Define static. Oh, these. This one's from Sully's Discord. They're literally just muscle cars. If you don't look at it intently, if you look at it from far, that's a speedboat. The more you look at it, the more wrong it looks. The more it turns into a muscle car with a series of concrete assets formed together to form. But no, if you look at it from far, that's a speedboat. They're from Sully's Discord that I got these from. These ones don't work. They're all of Jay's assets. Harbor Master Jay. I'm gonna tell you, great creator right there. Let me tell. There we go. I finally fixed it. Our favorite bot is here. Hi, Cuboid. And thank you for the 5-stream watch stream. Welcome. And when is the target building you promised us happening? You know, Booty, it's gonna happen. Target will happen. It'll happen. It's in the content, his content creator tab, I'm pretty sure, or his asset tab, local asset tab. I'm pretty sure it's local assets. You need a nicer announcement. I tried to give you. What kind of announcement would you want to have? Let me start there. I'm gonna move you. Let's work on this interchange. So I want this to come down from straight. And from here, let's deny the grid. Going forward through here. Now, do I want this to go over or under? That's actually kind of important. Because part of me is actually looking at this now. And I might want to make the highway go over. I mean the train pass under. That way I don't have to work on any kind of weird complications. Especially here. It comes out of a trench here. I might make it go over. And then have a bunch of ramps come down to it. That makes sense. Let's disgrace this with her divine presence. That sounds sarcastic if I did it like that. That sounds very sarcastic. I still want to play. Oh no, I haven't played Minecraft a lot. Oh, and thank you for that. I am both live. Well, hold up, what was that? I am live on both Twitch and YouTube. Usually only when I play cities, though. I mean, honestly, I like cheese, so I wouldn't mind. A McCheeks McDonald's character. Let me pause this here. We're gonna take that away. It's a bit ugly. I'm gonna raise this up at a very minimal height. That seems high enough, in my eyes anyway. Oh my lord. Soup. Twitch won't let me change my name anytime soon. That's true. You're stuck with it for about, what, 30 days? 60 days? I think it's 30 days, right? Hi, Carnage. Welcome. Oh, welcome, welcome. Oh, hey, a song. Oh, well, listen to the music. Now that's a vibe. Now that's a vibe. Time. Absolutely nothing is up. Absolutely nothing. I'm just here playing City Skylines, as I would do every other day. However, today is different. It's my mom's birthday today. I have to go outside today, this afternoon. Wish me luck. I might die. You might not see me tomorrow. I'm just gonna say that now. Let's start from here. No, you have to go up. I'm gonna make the train pass under here. Do you remember? Perhaps something from Kay's kitchen. She died, Tundra. I think she'd virtually... I don't think she'd live. I think she'd cease to exist. If I made a dish from Kay's cooking and served it to somebody... You know... Debating, Tundra. I talked about this last time. The last time we watched Kay's cooking. Which was like... What was it, last week? Last week... Wednesday? We watched Kay's cooking in Discord. And the idea came up. What if I made some kind of goal? The next cooking stream is, well, we make a Kay's cooking dish, you know? We make a dish that Kay makes, but we make it a little bit better. A little bit. Not a lot of it. A little bit. September. No. Unless he wants to be... What? Why? Every time he joins Savage, this song is playing. Make it the dish the way it's supposed to be. That's what I'm saying. Make it the way... That's what I said. Yeah, make it the way it's supposed to be. Make it better. The correct way. Put like a side-by-side, you know, scenario. The things you say regarding food. Guys, you're not understanding here. It's not like I'm trying to kill you. We can't just have fun watching Kay's cooking together, Someday you remember. Dancing in September. Oh wait, I'm silly. What am I doing? This is too close. Is it too close to this side? Taking you to prison, you're a criminal. No, if this is going to be a road to the airport, I feel like it's gotta be bigger, no? Granted, I don't know how many cars go to the airport in general, but I feel like this road has to be bigger. Do I make a divided highway? Or a divided roadway, maybe? An ad is about to happen, by the way, in approximately 5 seconds. You're an ad. Apparently I am. Nobody wants to watch anything with me. Crying tears. I'm gonna come through here. I'm gonna come through here. I'm gonna allow this train to pass right there. Oh, perfect. Perfect, actually. The train's gonna pass diagonally through here. Think of it its own corridor, which makes this more restricting. Now for the airport ramp. I'm actually going to take away this divided highway. Reason being, I don't like when I don't like divided highways in this game. Because they don't fill in... The reason why I removed it here, because they don't fill in the gap of what I take away. For example, let me just show you here. Like, I don't want a traffic light, I don't want crosswalks, but I also don't want specific lanes to turn. Like, I can remove all this, but it still keeps some missing elements here, you know? Which kind of sucks. So, that's the good thing about yellow lines in this game. They can keep going straight through, like this, to really show a divided road. The same goes for underneath this highway portion here. So I'm actually going to, first off, make this a bit wider. We're going to have 3 lanes pass beneath here. I don't want parking. I don't want parking, so we're going to make our own road without parking. Also, can I fit this into a 4-lane road? How wide are you? 79? Let me save first. Always save your game first before you open road builder like a maniac. Let me 63A. I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. 79 feet. I don't know if it's possible. Rock it, rock it, rock it. So rock it around. Why, good morning, afternoon, evening, Kylie. Happy birthday, Mom.
Have you looked in the
Don't
mirror
worry,
today?
you'll never see her.
My gosh. You're very handsome. Or pretty.
Or?
You know, either one.
Either.
That's you.
Lies. 89 feet. I have to take away 10 whole feet from this. I don't think that's possible. I don't think it's possible. Whose birthday? It's my own mother's birthday today. 82 feet. Smaller? Now the game gets a bit iffy when it goes smaller than this, but that's a perfect size. The question is... Thin 6 lane. Don't crash. Don't crash. Thank you. Yeah, see, that's the problem. That's why I don't like doing that. So we're actually going to... Let me do this on both sides. We have no choice but to make this a bit wider than 2 lane or the other lane's counterpart, just to make it look like it fits or makes sense even. I really wish there were traffic lights on the other side, because that really pains me, I'm not gonna lie. I want you just the way you are. Oh wait, I made one. I already have one. Well, dang. They're the same size. I've wasted my time. Delete this. Delete this road. Not the peaches. For 6 lane road in this game? Not often. I only use 6 lanes for one purpose, and that's for left turn lanes. Other than that, it's not really, you don't really need 6 lanes. Or bus lane. For in this case, dang, that's a long line. For in this case, over here, I only use it for bus lanes, so buses can go through, or left turn lanes. Other than that, the game is pretty empty when it comes to roads, and it kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Hold, Tundra, I might have forgotten to play your song. That's a cue. What did I get her? Classified. That's classified information. That's what I hate. But we're going out for dinner later. So I'll be ending stream early. Pretty early. Early places always make you stand out in a crowd. Now, I want to loop this around, but I also want to do some kind of silly exit, you know? One more time, won't you please? I was blind to let you go. Putting this here and putting this here. This just makes it hard. The train's gonna be passing here, so it's gonna make it a little bit hard. More of a tighter squeeze between here. And I will keep one side here as well. That's exciting. The exact opposite, Kylie. That's the idea. If we're going to use them for bus lanes, yeah, it's the one of the only methods. That or trams. Trams are a really good use for them as well. To let you go. Other than that, they just don't. I mean, they use all 6 lanes, but 6 lanes are really only used for if you're like, I don't know, replace this whole lane with the highway. But even then, they would just go straight. They wouldn't turn here. That's the one thing. There is a mod that came out recently that's called a pathfinding mod. However, I can't use that mod. It crashes my game. I've tried it already. But the mod sounds nice. It makes your arterial roads more useful, so cars will more likely use your wider roads. However, the severe punishment of using that mod is that they will not use your trains. They will not use your transport. It may cause more traffic as well, which isn't bad. But your transport will most likely suffer. Because my buddy Dar already tried it. He tried out the mod. Because, granted, he has a big city. His population on trains went up from 300,000 uses to 10,000 users. Which is a very drastic drop. Very drastic drop. It's a friction. Be here all night. Cross the one block. But I kind of want to try it in a new city. I don't think it'll work with this city just because of how big it is. It might keep crashing just because of the amount of people in this city that is trying to calibrate all at once, which makes it a bit difficult. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but maybe. Maybe I should divide this. I'm still debating. If I divide this, it would make for a fun interchange, no? It would make for a fun interchange, I'm not gonna lie. If I double stack this? I always sit here like this for like 5 minutes, like 20 minutes thinking about interchange. That increases traffic. I think it does, Can't. I think it does. I'm not too sure if it increases indefinitely. I do have realistic trips. That one increases traffic, which is this mod up here in the corner. This mod gives events and simulates traffic to be a lot higher. It also makes your days last longer instead of being short. So like one day will take like 20 minutes in real life. That might be too long, maybe 10 minutes. But that mod increases traffic. That's where I get all this traffic from. Because if you don't have it, I'm not gonna lie, your city's kind of empty. But it's nice to have traffic within this city. You won't get it often, but it does happen sometimes. What do you mean? It's in beta and they're still working on how to get it out. Or what may or may not happen. A global mod badge. Is it because you're in that... You're in the... What, the moderation guild carnage? I think dividing this might be good. What if I just... I got an idea. I got an idea for a split second. I might have to change the idea just now. It might not work. This might not work. I might be stupid. It might be stupid. It might be stupid, but I'm gonna be stupid about it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna move you to the side. I need space for this. I'm gonna need a lot of space for this. Again, I don't know how many cars use the airport. I don't know how many cars will use or will drive to the airport. However, I will find a way for this to work. No. To be real. Bugs with the realistic trips, considering public transport and village development, numbers of traffic is insane.
You're a special
Yeah,
kind of human, you know?
there are no bugs that I know
Special.
of for
Very
realistic
unique.
trips.
Yes, to
Very
me.
unique to me.
Not anyone else, just me.
Who is that? Soph. Hi, Soph, and also hi, Shorter Code. Welcome, Soph. I will never forget this moment. Soph made the same spell check error that Kylie made, and it will forever make my day. It was so funny. I'm going to keep laughing about it till this day. It was so funny.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Soph. Welcome. But yeah, that mod does give you a lot of traffic, especially a lot of, you know, vehicle traffic as well, or transportation traffic, because your trains will also see more use. Like, a lot of people will start to walk outside of your city with realistic trips, However, with that realistic pathfinding mod, according to its data anyway, what it says it does, sounds like it'll be a real catch of a mod to have, if I'm being 100% honest. And I want to use that mod. But again, it keeps crashing my game, so therefore I shall not use it. Not now, anyway. Until it gets fixed a little bit. What I'm trying to do here is, I'm going to prioritize something. We're going to make an exit ramp that prioritizes the exits going left. So, we're not going to care about ramps going this way. We're only going to care about them curving around like this. So same here, this one's going to have most priority, this one's going to have most priority. Everything else can look terrible if it wants to. If it wants to. Takes forever to upload videos. Transport Viewer 3. They're gonna take a while. However, I did see that City State Metropolis got an actual review from the game.
Tundra Snake asked me, do you like urban infrastructure? What do you think about Robert Moses' urban infrastructure? More like urban clusterfuck. It's a jungle out there with roads like spaghetti, intersections like twisted pretzels, and subways like underground rat mazes. And that Robert Moses fella, he was like the kingpin of concrete chaos, building highways like a kid on a sugar high with blocks. Cities should be places for people, not a car orgy. Someone needs to slap some sense into these planners.
Honestly, Kermit, or rather, Cormit, he's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna wrong. I'm not gonna. Cormit's not wrong. He's actually very right about Robert Moses at that point. That man just said, I'm gonna destroy this, I'm gonna build that there. To be real. Automod will always do it. Good evening. Dada 787. Soph, how are you doing today? I saw you were streaming this morning, but I got there at the last moment. And then you probably saw me open City Skylines. Is when I set up my computer. Banana, banana. Banana. You're also gonna be 2 lanes. There's no need for you to be 3 lanes here. Actually, better idea. You're gonna be 2 lanes. Until here. You're gonna subtract a lane. You're gonna add a lane through here. There's no need for a loop around here. I might actually just make you 1 lane. We'll see. I can't do 1 lane. I'll just sneakily take away or just drag one going outward this way. Let me make this into a bridge before I continue. Can you click? Hi Google, welcome. In an effort to not grow my city past 900k for performance purpose, able to an actual airport or props. Oh, and then for place thermal. Is it very laggy, Google? Is it lagging horrendously? That stream made me go poo so many times it wasn't. Oh, the president weighs on Tangier, very smart. Just on Cormit. Just on Cormit, the price was raised.
I can tell you like me more than that stupid frog because I am still the same old price. I am half priced in a sense. You know what I mean? Buy my bathwater.
I like how she just says it. Just buy my bathwater. Or else. Tundra, thank you for the 100 bits. It's for shouting butt chocolates everywhere. Soph, I'm so sorry. Soph, I'm so sorry. But it was indeed Cormit. Cormit was indeed the problem. Try the wheel again. Hold. 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 The wheel. The wheel. 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 The wheel. That was for September. I had 4 for, well, I had 6 for September, actually. What? Don't worry. It'll come back real soon. The respin option will come back real soon. Then I may or may not have saved the wrong file and I forgot to add respin back on there, but you know what? It's fine. It'll come back just real soon. I definitely forgot. Somewhere beyond the sea, waiting for me. Bring back respin. Golden side. It only lags a tiny bit at 900k. Nothing like it lags at 1.4 million gets. I can't imagine the lag at 1.4 million population. That sounds very hectic. To have that much of a population in this game. Where's Darius? Darius has a population of like almost 2 million. And like almost 1 million people using his public transportation. I don't know how his computer's running. If I'm being completely honest. On the moon. I know. Kind of doubts. It's even more rigged than it was before. You are right, Kylie. It's even more rigged. One might say it's perfect. One might say the wheel is perfect, Kylie. Yeah. I'm gonna use 2 lanes here. Matter of fact, yeah. You're the last exit. I might as well make you 2 lanes. And I'm actually gonna take you 2 lanes all the way across. You're gonna grow them to 3 over here. So maintain this 3 posture here. That should be fine. We're going to take half of this and curve it around. I know beyond a doubt. I'm gonna curve slightly around this way, wide. Like so. Ramp number 1, ramp number 2 alongside here. Any chance of a city tour? Why, of course. Of course. Crew of Astros, why hi. Welcome. Roommates are home. My midterm was yesterday. I thought it was today, so I'm just trying to get it rescheduled. But in the meantime, I'm here. I hope you scheduled. I hope you studied. Crew. Oof, midterms. What are you majoring in? Or what class are you taking? Midterms, man. I hate midterms. We're on track, but that works. The problem now is this. That's not a problem, really. I actually can see a solution here. It's actually kind of easy. We're gonna remove this. I'm gonna subtract another lane here. Because 3 lanes is a lot. I'm gonna remove it down to 2. I'm gonna revoke your lane here. We're gonna make this an asymmetrical roadway here. That was kind of loud. Kind of is understatement. That was very loud. Tundra, thank you for making it rain. Raining tears in my head. Baby, come back. And I kinda fool could see. You know, all the material literally just got the day wrong. I got everything done. That's not a bad thing, though. I mean, it's not bad to forget sometimes, right? Also, you almost fill up your chair. Alicia, hi,
Gosh,
Alicia.
Ew. Get away from me.
Eating in this room.
You're gonna make me look ugly with you next to me.
Oh
Oh,
my
goodness.
goodness.
Why do you look like that? Why are you so handsome? Ugh.
I don't know why. A little city tour. Super camp. I got you. I should show this last. I built this yesterday. This is for YouTube on soon. How loud do you talk? Baby, come back. What I plan to do, what I'm trying to do, is connect this fourth rail, which passes underneath here and rises back over here. We want to connect this rail to our coal facility. So we're going to build a mini yard here and put a bunch of hopper trains alongside here. Hoppers and the empty box ones, you know what I'm talking about? Those trains. Let's run across through here and then connect back to this line. So now I actually have a shortcut line between here and the actual pier. So I won't need to go all the way through here to drive and go all the way back up. It'll alleviate pressure alongside these tracks here. Even though it's double tracked, a lot of trains pass here. More than I'd like. Because they kind of get stuck. Like this one. They kind of get stuck here. And wait for another train to come by. So having that system there in place would really alleviate it. Because I actually planned for this. The switches are before it, but I also put a switch right after it. Which is perfectly timed, might I say. So the trains can actually access both tracks through here. Even here, the trains are waiting. But that's not my fault, because it's waiting for clearance between here. I bet there's a train. Yeah, there's a train here. Passing through to drive alongside here. Oh, that train is full. Which I won't complain about. Same here. This train is also very full. Very full. Dang. I do be handsome. Working hard. Just drop them, leave like, oh, she balls. I take care. In my street with someone like Miss Midterm Avenue in honor of my genius. Oh, hold up. There's no plumbing. You know what? Just for you. Let's work on some plumbing. Hold up. There's these highway roads. Not having a mix of both. Criminal. You have power with lights. Have I changed your mind? Missed. Hold. You? No. 6th Avenue, I can't change you. Aspen? Gotta be a nice road, you know? Aspen's not a bad road. Hazelwood's not a bad street. Either. Orchard's not bad. Let's go Orchard. Orchard passes through the cemetery. I was trying to look to see who left to lurk, but that wasn't work. Running an exam street here. That knock. But what else is there? What else did I do that I can show you off stream? That I did off stream. Super can't. We worked on Pound Town a bit from last time. They are using it quite a bit, despite the fact that there's barely anything here. There's still a lot of people at this station. Like a lot. You also love roundabouts, Kylie. Oh, and I forgot I got a new train! I saw this in the Paradox Workshop, but I'm pretty sure that it was removed. But yeah, it's kind of nice. I didn't name the stop though, which is an issue on my part. But I kind of like this train. Correct answer. That is the absolute wrong answer. The absolute wrong answer. Sometimes I go around and around just for fun. Oh. Also, I have to build a yard and connect the blue line to the yellow line. That was a future plan that I forgot about. I fully intended to connect the... Why, thank you for the raid. Were you playing... Wait, were you playing Transport Fever? Are you addicted to Transport Fever still? Or were you playing Planet Coaster? By chance. But also, welcome, Unlimited. And if you're not following Unlimited, you're missing out on some simulation streams, first off. But yes, go give Unlimited a follow. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the time of being Unlimited. Transfer Fever. I know it. When you not... What do you mean no sewage? What? You're lying. You know, sometimes this sewage system always has a problem for some reason. But yes, thank you for the raid, Unlimited. Why, if anyone doesn't know me, my name is Dava. We mostly play City Skylines with a touch of other types of simulation games. Right now we're working on a expansion to the quarry. We're trying to build a train system. Before that, we're trying to build an exit. I'm trying to make this very confusing, but at the same time not very confusing. Make it very conflicting. First day we started today. I already got 2 cities, almost 500 population. Damn, that game goes fast. The one thing I wish for Transport Fever is I wish for the ability to make your own city. That's the only thing I wish for, to be honest, with that game. Otherwise, it'll be perfect. I don't think it'll be the same for Transport Fever 3. I think it'll be the same as 2, but there's not much you can do about it, really. It's a game about transporting goods. And time to feel good. So they have the other model for subway trains then? Why did it get removed? So, I'm honestly not sure why. But I still have the file on my computer. But it's kind of nice. It writes the writing is large on the screen and it's on the side. So it shows the next stop up there and what train this is. But I honestly don't know why it was taken down. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. But it's using a bunch of different assets. It's using the vanilla train, but it's also using a freight train car for the engine, which is interesting. Very interesting. But I hope that means that eventually in the future we get other train models. Because man, I'd love a New York City train model. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be great. Trying to feel good. Time to feel good. Oh, trying to feel. Okay, reduce it to allow it to curve upwards to go up to here. Allow 1 lane perspective. I'm gonna shift you down. Oh yeah. You're gonna curve inward. You're gonna pull outward like so. It's such a good detailing mod. It really is a very nice detailing mod. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I knew how to use it better. I find that mod a little bit difficult. Just a little bit. A lot difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wish there was a procedural objects in this game, because that mod was perfect. You could do so much with procedural objects. There'd be so many mods you could have on this game. That would have been perfect. Let's make this a nice circle. Oh man. around here. Oh, second. Massa? I feel like you end the stream earlier than normal. Usually you go up until like late at night. Massa. How was the rest of the stream? What were you playing? You weren't playing Cities today, I don't think. What were you getting into? And how was the rest of stream? But also, for anyone who doesn't know me, we mostly play City Skylines here. City Skylines with a touch of other simulation and sometimes spooky games as well. Now that I say it, Uno's not a simulation game, is it? You simulate a game with friends? Maybe. But yes, my name is Daba. We're currently trying to build an exit ramp here. I say trying. I think it's working. I think I have an idea of what I want now. When it comes to ramping these different things around here. It's just like coming back up is going to be a bit awkward. But hi, Massa. How was the rest of the stream? I'm gonna say this again, but you gotta trust the process in this one. Nah, you gotta really trust the process in this one. Never give up. Pull you in, pull you in. Make this look a little bit nicer here. And no, Kylie, there will be no roundabouts located in this area at all. The last thing I want is a roundabout, especially. You sleepy today? Ah, that makes sense. I was wondering. I was like, you ended definitely earlier than normal. Well, yes, if you do have to de-stream though, please de-stream if you have to. Get some rest, get some sleep. Take some melatonin. I've never taken melatonin in my life before. I actually don't know. I've never taken any kind of sleeping medication. Serious. Do you sleep better when you're under some kind of melatonin, you know? Okay. That's not too steep. I ran into a problem just now, right now as we speak. The ramp coming in might be a little bit too tight. Just a little bit too tight. I gotta come in and then way make myself out and curve back in. Also, I don't need 3 lanes here. I could reduce a lane. I only made this 3rd lane here to allow for an exit ramp. But that exit ramp might be closer than it looks. I actually might make it here. Also, yeah, the simulation is just tanking. What is up? That is 0.03. That is so odd. Also, you should be 3 lanes, not 4. The 3 lanes will appear after this exit over here. So I'm going to reduce this to back to 2 again. You're going to maintain this 3 posture here. That dang metal pipe. Tantra, thank you for the metal pipe. Got some food now? Be lurking? Yes. Enjoy. Are you doing interstate highways by the interstate numbering scheme? I am. I try never to do random interstates. It's a bit odd. This one's I-99 for one reason. This map, I'm designing it to be like by Virginia Beach area. So the interstates going sideways are like in the 60s. So here you have Interstate 62. And our main highway is 95. Our secondary highway that comes out is 97. And 97 goes outward and comes down. 95 goes all the way over here and goes down. 99 is the one that's next to it. So 99 starts here and goes up north on the very edge. If it makes sense. So yeah, this is 99 coming down through here. Mighty. Hi, Mighty. What are they doing? Got distracted. Pull you down from here.
How are you?
You're gonna wrap around. I'm trying to pronounce your name correctly. Welcome. Welcome and thank you for following.
You're a
Also,
special kind of
Dream.
human, you know?
Special.
Special.
Very what?
Very unique.
Oh, to who?
Yes, to me.
Oh,
Not
really?
anyone else, just me.
No one else, just me. Why, Mighty?
Your penis.
How are you today, Mighty? How are you today, Dream? Remember. I don't like yielding. I don't like putting yields. I also don't want to make this come out into a 3-lane road. We're gonna leave it like this. I like having an exit lane, but we're gonna leave it like this. Because I don't want this lane to be overrun, you know? I'm gonna leave it like this for now, for a little bit. Evening, Mark. Hi, Mark. Why, welcome. Is this Portsmouth? It is. It is Portsmouth map. Yes. This professor is not responding. Oh, I'm like, it's right now. Free me. The professor. Do you got one of those cool do you got a professor that gives you their phone number? Or do you email? Oops. Because I had a professor. My professors, depending on the subject of matter. During COVID, we had their phone number. We'd have to text that professor. I might still have his number in my phone. Wait, didn't I just hear this song before? It's in September. Not that one. Random professors giving Doth their number. It's not random professor. That sounds sketchy. That sounds rather suspicious. If it was random professors, hey. I'm not calling them, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. And there were times when you had to call them. Because when I went to school, I went to a technical college during COVID times. I had no choice sometimes but to call the professor. Because we were on Zoom, and sometimes Zoom meetings wouldn't work. So we'd have to like do a whole schedule and whatnot, and if it was emergency, because sometimes those Zoom meetings wouldn't work, we'd have to call them and be like, "Hey man, this Zoom meeting ain't working. The room code doesn't work." I hated it. I hated it so much. 400 people. Oh dang. One of 2 sessions. You're definitely not giving that out. That's a lot. 400 people. My god. Are you with a nursing major? I know nursing. Nursing majors are crazy. Oh, those classes can be full. Let alone barely half of them will pass. That should work. That should work. Okay, this should be fine. We're going to a ramp. This highway, don't do that. Ramp this road through here. Now I'm keeping this realism here. I want this to be 3 lanes. Normally I put this to 2 lanes, but realistically speaking, having 3 lanes go up on a hill for, you know, right lanes for trucks would make it easier. Hence why it's set like this. So 2 lanes, but over here it's gonna be with 3 lanes again. That's why I kept it as that kind of orientation. But going back down to here, this should work a little bit better. The only issue The only big issue, I forgot about that little loop here. I gotta move this to the side. Is this highway does not connect to the other side. So I gotta figure out a method, or I gotta figure out a way for trucks, especially, because trucks need to use this road because all of their stuff is down here in this area. So they need to make either an exit over here or exit over here. Either that or they're forced to just go down this way and run all the way down this highway. I mean, they can do that too. What the heck happened here? Like, I thought it was just one car crash. How did... You know, they blocked the entire highway as well. They blocked the entire highway. Riri must have been there. What time do I end? About an hour, probably. About an hour. They're driving backwards on a forward road. Is that legal? Like, they're driving fully backwards. I don't think I've ever seen them reverse or drive this hard before. What are you doing? Why are you revert? You could have just turned your wheel. You know, I won't question these people. Just squeeze between them. Just squeeze between them. Where you making me feel? Gosh, guy. Really time? You know what? Hold up. Let me find somebody at the crash scene. I'm gonna call them Riri. I'm gonna name him Riri. Hold up. Is anyone standing on the sidewalk? Aha. Linny? That's a child. You're moving in. I don't know if you were involved in this car crash. I don't think you were. You really turned me on. Is there any... Aha! You. Kelly. Oh. Claire. Injured. Moving away. Let's get a person that's not moving away. So you're gonna be Riri. Splendid. Massa, Shannon, Zangers is a senior who's broken up with Ivy. Give me some time. Man, you're a senior citizen getting a divorce. Man, the tears that rolled down my eyes. I was teared out to screeching. Dang. Dang. Let me get this as evidence. Mighty, no. Please, Mighty, I don't need no more things on my claws here. Don't go telling Mayor Curdy. Don't tell him about the crime scene that's been happening on the streets. You really turned me on. Again, trust the process. You knocked me off my feet. I promise you I'm gonna fix this, but right now, this may look bad. You make me. You really on. You knocked me off my feet. I'm gonna make 2 lanes turn here. So let's actually ascend this portion.
Hi, how are you?
Why, hello. Heisenburns. Welcome. That's a lovely name. Welcome. Oh, hi, Bree. I wanted to tell my professor that I got a date wrong because a mass casualty in a car crash on 99. Oh, hey, a song. A plausible excuse, I'm not gonna lie. Tell me, when will you be mine? Tell me, quando. This and share a love loud. Now it's Rolo. We must play more tracks. When will you say yes to me? Tell me, quando. You mean happiness to me. Again, you guys gotta trust the process. I can assure you. Professional here. Professional non-city planner here. this is going to turn into the most beautiful spaghetti that you've ever seen. Let me show you the way to a joy beyond compare. I can't wait a moment more. Tell me, quando, quando, quando. Say it's me that you adore. And then, darling, tell me when. Da, ba, da, 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 da. Oh, yikes. Okay, hold up, hold up. Hold. Hold. I gotta hold. I assure you, this is going to look perfect. Are you making New Jersey? Basically. Basically. In a nutshell. That's what it's turning into, isn't it? Welcome. Welcome. Beyond compare. Can't wait a moment more. This freezing is going to be the end of me. Quando, quando, quando. I don't like doing that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that one bit. Not gonna lie. We're gonna fix this. A lot. Hold up. We're gonna use move it too much here. We're gonna straighten this out. Oh, my darlings. Okay, straighten this out. Straighten you out. You're fine. However, you are the one that's not fine. You're the biggest issue that I have here. Pull you out to the side, just a tad. Pull you slightly down and pull you way back here. Make it a nice swooping curve. Make the exit ramp or entrance ramp right about here instead of so far down, because if there's one thing I hate about City Skylines, hate doing in City Skylines, I should say, is building an exit ramp that takes up more space than it has to. I hate doing that. Drink some water! Why are you yelling at me? Mighty! A Breezewood, Pennsylvania tundra? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I refuse to make a Breezewood. I mean, I could. Breeze was not a bad idea, I'm not gonna lie. Welcome. I'll welcome Heisenberg. This song's kind of a bop, though. Also, Urban, did I say hi to you? Hi, Urban. It took me a minute to realize that was you. How was Anno this morning? Anno 1800. Ramp up here. I'm gonna curve slightly. I'm actually gonna put a retaining wall in there. Okay. I'm gonna pull you out just so you match. Make a little bit more sense. Make you curve outward. This is gonna be more time consuming than I thought. I intended to build a train. I'm now building a highway interchange. Okay, put you there. Put you here. Actually, no, I don't. It's fine. I don't need this. We're gonna revert you down to 2 lanes anyway, so this be fine. I'm gonna raise you up to be at this one's height here. that too much of a grade? You're too low down anyway, so. You can. You can do intercity bus routes. I actually have a bunch of them. A ton of them, actually. All of my intercity buses. Looking at that is pain in my eyes. I actually have a bunch of buses that stop here. All the intercity buses come up here. All these guys. And you to Bethlehem. Where are you going to? Gowanda, bus line 6. Yeah, so all the intercity buses stop here at the terminal. It's like the main hub. Because they get train, they get subway, underground, right next to it. Through the main building as well. Access to downtown, access to all the tourist spots, via the train, via even the tram. If there's one thing I'm missing, there's no tram that comes through here. I should fix that. I should get a tram along Central Avenue.
Dump truck,
Oh my gosh. Oh my head.
Dump truck.
I feel like I just gave myself a concussion. Oh. I might put a tram through here. I gotta figure that out. We'll see. This is just turning to a half clover, isn't it? Give myself whiplash.
Oh,
It's the only...
Dava! I love the way you build this
Oh, no, it's
highways
Zach.
and lay those tracks.
Oh no.
It gets me so horny and wet the way you
Turn down
fix
your
those
volume.
highways with Move It.
Turn down
And
your
if
volume.
you build public transportation, I just might squirt. I hope you have time to lay pipe for me if you know what I mean.
Oh my lord. Oh my. Kylie.
Bye bye.
Kylie, come back. Zach. Whenever I see Little Bunny and then I see Zach's name, I'm like, oh no. Prepare myself for impact. I hope your computer was down, crew. You forgot about my roommates are here. No. Yeah, they didn't hear it, did they? They didn't hear the volume. I remember that. I will never get help. Zach, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh. Right in front of my salad. Oh, the audacity. The audacity. You thought 100% that? You are life so beautiful. Filled with love in you. Love in you. Come shining. You're a bit odd. That's why you're odd. Go down. There we go. See, Fortnite's 2. Also, hi, Zangers. You muted with like 0.2 seconds. I will say. No, I can't say anything. They're gonna be as long as your son's bitch. It's so wild sometimes. Easy cause you do. Take this off. Take this off. Shorten this out. fix up these corners here to where they make a little bit more sense. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's not fine. Pull you up a bit. Now you're fine. Pull you in. Pull you in. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. I want to get this thing to be meshed inward, so I want to jam pack this thing. I'm trying to stuff it, you know? Get every retaining wall I see fits to smash between here, like you, and you. What do you mean you don't care? Who said that? You're getting banned. I'm honestly shot the Tangia. I am honestly now that you say that, Tundra, how does Tangia let that through? Usually it doesn't. Usually it doesn't. You're trying to do what with it? Oh, I'll wait more. It's Freaky Tuesday. Every day is Freaky Day. I shouldn't say that out loud. No, no, no. Every day is not Freaky Day. No, no. So I want you to get close. Not that close, but close. Don't crash. Thank you. Part-time lover. You can't get closer, so that's fine there. That's okay. And you... That should be perfectly clear. Also, I forgot to ask, Riri, how was the rest of farming sim today? You're there, you're here. And now we have ourselves a smooth interchange. A half clover, basically. Am I happy with myself? No. A little closer. There we go. Also, an ad is about to happen in approximately 1 minute. Approximately 1 minute. A bit awkward. A minute? I lied. Now. What's the ad about? Let's find out, Ladyboy Ty. Also welcome. Oh wait, they're using this? Wait, who's here? Oh.
Hi, how are you?
Whitefish? I hope I said your name right. Welcome. Oh, welcome. Happy having a good day today. All of you guys having a good day, you know? I don't get to wish that on people often. I hope all of you are having a splendid day here. I can fix that. It's so awkward. It's just so crooked. I can't bend you more because then you try to merge. But I guess it's fine. I could use a highway road. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Let's pull the train. Let's actually do what we're intended to do today. And build a train. Or connect the tracks. First off, stop snapping. You're annoying. Snap it to like this. We're gonna make it a part highway from this point forward. Luckily I have a divided highway. Road builder tool here. Like so. Oh, perfect. Perfect even. I do see that it does mesh with the train's topography here. In a horrible way, might I say. That's still really bad. That's terrible. Hiccup. Lava. I don't like that. You see, this is where, if you guys ever played City Skylines 1, did you guys ever use node manipulation in a network multi-tool? Because that mod, let me tell you, it would have made doing this a lot nicer. That should be fun. This side's not fine either. It dips down too far. This has to be perfect. I can't mess up these trains. We just turn one more track into one more lane, bro. Every time. But I'm not mad. It's two things I like doing in this game. It's building a city. Let's see. Building highways, building interchanges, and building trains. Those are three things I enjoy about this game. Do I enjoy building houses? Depends. Really depends on what where those buildings will go.
Oh,
But I can never say no to a highway, you know? Dancing and singing. Me and my homies don't use manipulation to get what we want. Okay. You're not wrong. Me and the homies don't use manipulation, you know? Realistically, neither do I. But, you know. Not you and the homies, that's funny. You die. Okay. Bridge across. Bridge across. Perfect. You know, the one thing I have left to do in this game is really decorate everything. And I have yet to do that. Well, I don't really intend to do that just yet. You enjoy being able to retake? It's I miss what's not coming together right now. Man. We just play more tracks. But you say some sus things. You know, it's never intended. That's part of the charm of the Riz. It's never intended that I say sus things sometimes. It just kind of happens. A lot. A lot more than you would think. I'm not... There are so many clips. Or not clips, but quotes. If you do exclamation point quote, I can guarantee you every single one of them is something suspicious that I've said in the past. Either me or somebody else has said in the past that is very suspicious. Was there an update on time? Almost an update. Almost, kindly. That almost would have been 20 minutes. But I might have to head out soon, real soon. It was kind of unscheduled, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of came out of nowhere. But... like, it was like right after I made the schedule in Discord. What happened? Play that fucking music right. Play that. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you. This kind of works. Play that funky music. Yeah, tomorrow is the same. I don't know if I'll be on time or late tomorrow for a different reason. I'll be outside again. Play that funky music. Enjoy myself. I will not be. I will not be enjoying myself.
Bye bye.
Okay. Take care. Play that fucking music. Well, I think that's everything, right? Hold up. Up. Backwards. Across. Forward. Down. I'm missing one. I'm missing one. I'm crying. I'm missing a loop backwards. I'm missing an interchange going backwards. Do I have space for that? I don't know. I don't think I do. I can't afford putting a loop here because this is in the way and it has to intersect with this. Yikes. Yikers. We're gonna have to figure that out. I might have to pull in New Jersey. I might have to pull in New Jersey. You know what? Heisenberg was right. We're gonna make a hook interchange. I'm gonna hook it. I'm gonna make a little... Yeah, actually, I don't have a choice here. Add an extra lane here. Gonna have to do something like this. That is the smallest narrow window. I can't do that. That is criminal. Especially for an airport exit. Oh my yikes. Oh my goodness, that's tiny. Okay, no, this has to go further out. I can't make it this small. Let's go further out. At least 4 blocks further. That's a better distance. A better distance. Not too far, but not too close. Looks like a favorite? Oh, they're my... You know, I'm gonna keep saying it. New Jersey does some wrong things sometimes, you know? New Jersey doesn't do anything wrong. It's the people in New Jersey sometimes. They don't do anything wrong. They do a lot of their roads right, honestly. A lot. New Jersey Turnpike? That road's perfect. Granted, it has tolls, but it's still perfect. Man, do I hate the drivers in New Jersey. That's the one thing I despise. Those guys are drag racing across the entire interstates. Interstate 80? Man, you can't speed on... Well, you can speed. That's like a death alley. That's barely closer, but I mean, it's better. There's a node between here, which is fine, but not that it matters. Yeah, this has to be a 2-lane turn here. I might even use 3 lanes, to be honest. Wherever it is. Yeah, parking? I don't want parking. I'm pretty sure I built a 3-lane road here. I'm just literally blind. Here it is. There we go. I'm not used to no left turns in Jersey. I feel attacked. Yeah, see, as a person from Pennsylvania, I understand. But man, you know what I hate the most? I'm driving in Pennsylvania. You know, I'm driving my own little habitat. Like, and then I cry when I see a New Jersey plane in front of me. I cry. Because they drive so slow in front of me. They drive so slow in front of me every time. Oh, I'm trying to go. Granted, I'm not going the speed limit. I'm saying that now. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not driving the speed limit. The speed limit is mostly 45 in Pennsylvania. New Jersey, you see 50 a lot. 50 pretty often. I'm going pretty fast. 55 is like a sweet spot, you know? But sometimes I gotta go 70. I mean, you know, you have to. But sometimes 70 miles per hour is a nice speed. Granted, they go in front of me and they drive. They drive 40. I can't do 40, man. I can't do it. Assert your dominance and run them over after 45 means 16 PA. Honestly, it does. It does. My feet do the same. No turns. No turns here, please. This is New Jersey. All turns from the side. I don't mind this. Yes, I do. However, either I put a stop sign or a traffic light here. And you know what? Let's make this a little bit wider. Yikes, that's bad. Go, go. Going solo. Go, go. Tonight. I wanna hit that high.
Hey man, drink some water.
No. Get some water. Thank you, Katie. 55, 60, and 45s and 70. Wait a sec. Wait, Zach. Are you also in Pennsylvania? Also, hi, Amy. I called you Amy. There's only one Amy in my eyes, and that's Amy J369. Hi, MC. Ew, I know. You see, on the 22, on US 22, I drive, depending on if I'm in a rush, I may or may not, you know, drive 80 miles per hour on 22. The speed limit is 55. Hold up. Can I just say something? I gotta complain for a second. Hold up. Let me go to... I'm in Pennsylvania. Good. Right here is US 22. I'm gonna complain for a minute. Your cousins live there, so I don't... Oh, look at that. So you pass... Zach, you actually pass on the same road I pass on. Quite often. I hate this section of the 22. Because... I gotta complain. I hate Pennsylvania's license or speed limits. Because they're low for no reason, in my opinion. Do you want to know the speed limit on this highway? Right through here, this corridor here? And through this corridor here? It is 45 miles per hour right here. But once you pass here, the speed limit drops to 35 on this highway. 35. Hold up. Let me see if I can find a... I'm gonna find a sign here. Right around here. I think there's a sign around here. Did I pass it? Did I pass it? Nope, I think it's further ahead. I think it's over there. Hold. Hold. This is old. This is an old picture. I swear that's not 45 now. Is that new? Ain't no way is that new. No, it's not new. I swear to you, it's 35 in this quarter here. And I hate it so much. That curve is cheeks. That's why you took it 78 to 33. You see this curve here? I go 50 on this curve. Like, you slow down at first, you press the brake lightly. But once you get your groove, you could like Tokyo drift this curve. I'm not gonna lie. You could like screech your way through here. It's not bad. You're in South Jersey? Grand PA? I'm in like Northeast Pennsylvania. Yeah, Northeast PA. Northeast PA is where I am. Basically the Lehigh Valley. But I do like this curve. This curve, I know it's a solid white line here, which means you're not supposed to change lanes, but do I listen? Not really. Not really. University of Scranton. That's why I know Napa in a little bit. Ooh, Scranton University. You see, I have to pass. I willfully or forcefully have to pass in New Jersey. If there's one thing I wish, is that New Jersey had better access. You know, no. What I want is for NJ Transit to come to Pennsylvania. That's what I would love to happen. I'm yapping now. I'm gonna start yapping about trains before I finish building my train. But I wish, like, even alongside the Jersey Shore branch, I wish the train went longer, you know? Like, further, it doesn't, does it go to Tom's River? I don't know if it does. I don't think it does. It stops, like, at Bay's Head, right? At Bay Head? It does. Like, I think it would make sense for the New Jersey coastline to come down to Tom's River down here, you know? That'd be kind of nice. Or would it be cool if it came down to Atlantic City? And they could take the Atlantic City branch to Philadelphia? Was the slap to the tortilla to make me stop talking? I was to get back on business. The no horses signs and the entrance to 22. Do I remember that? I don't know if I do. Wait, is it on? It might be on a ramp that I never take. A no horses ramp. It sounds familiar, I'm not gonna lie. Would it be on this ramp? Did they take it down? Or would it be by Lancaster area? We have a scare maze to work to, and we start Thursday. It's going to be scary with no voice. No voice, Amesy? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, nope. There you go. Yeah, yeah. We close our eyes. What do you mean by that? Yeah, what do you mean by that? Yeah, this should be a good little setup here. By the way, Amesy, I tried to give you VIP. However, I'm out of VIP badges. You basically hate me? I wouldn't say purge. No, that's the wrong word. There we go. Better. I'll keep pacing until you see me. Wait, I already read that. Wait, I read that already. Wait, you didn't hear me say Caroline? The snap? I heard that. I said that already. I read that a long time ago. Made of virtual insanity, not always into useless technology. Oh no, there is right now. And guess what she's saying? What is she speaking Swedish? Hold up. We're gonna get a Caroline voice here.
I just got my XQCX Impelia. I just got my XQCX Impelia. I just got my XQCX Impelia.
What did that mean? Oh no, not Pliff. You lost me at Palia. What is shoot? An axe? What does that mean? Exquisite? My voice just cracked just down in a horrible way. That's what she tried to say, exquisite. I'm gonna save that, hold up. Futures made of virtual. Stop it. Get some help. Look at them, they're using the road though. I love this. This thing. New technology.
You know, you have a special place in my heart.
Where is that?
The aorta.
Uh-huh.
The aorta is the artery that in your heart that kind of goes around and gives me life. That's you. You're giving me life. You're supplying the blood to my body.
My body, right now.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Who said it? And now that I say this, if we're gonna make this more like New Jersey, illegal U-turn, my friend, illegal U-turn. I should erase you from the city. I should erase you from existence for doing that. Why is there a yield here? Why are we yielding? Hello? Cut that out. Futures made up. Okay, back to the trains. However, I don't think I have time for the train. We're gonna have to continue the train tomorrow, most likely. Continue this whole freight line for tomorrow. Evident virtual insanity. Living in. I want this to be down here. Like this. Stop. Living in virtual insanity. I'm living in virtual sanity. I want you two to merge, and then you merge with this one. Then we're gonna make this have one big ol' conversion down the line. Actually, go straight. Do this. Merge here. Ooh, good. Ban that guy to the shelf. Hippopotamus as hippopapa. Hippopop. Pop pop. I'm having tongue twicker. Oh, I can't speak today. Oh, I just want to jump off a building, I'm not gonna lie. Understandable, Caroline. I feel your pain. I reminisce with your pain. Long before you knew someone warm. Oh, you're on a hill. Oh, cheeks. Why is everything on a hill? Okay. It's fine. This is fine. I'm going to flatten out this portion down here. Because I can't put the trains on a hill. I want to do a series of warehouse thingies here. Or industrial buildings. Also, a few main buildings that this place needs to use or utilize. Maybe even on this side as well. Needs to be utilized too. Let me actually take a plateau on this section over here too. For a specific building that I want to use. But now we have to place the trains or facility here. This thing. So this has to fit somewhere. I'm thinking here. No. No, no, no. Maybe back here. Or somewhere just separated from both. It needs to connect to a road. Maybe the opposite side? Maybe the opposite side. We'll see. But for now, let me place this down. You've been currently been debating two CS2 haters. One never played the game, has never. CS1 is better. I told him. He says CS2. Nothing better. You know, that's what I hate, Google. There are people out there that have never played this game, but they always it's like the what's the word? It's like the Nickelback effect. Google. People be hating Nickelback for no reason the same way they hate the City Skylines for no reason. You know? That's honestly what it's like. Because people don't play the game sometimes. People that haven't played the game. They just be hating on it for no reason. Also, you're in my way, so I gotta move you two for a second. I can't grab my train without grabbing you first. I'm gonna make you run isolated. I'm gonna have another track on the outside. You know, Urban, I told myself I wouldn't be building too many tracks here. I'm going to have that problem again. I'm going to have that problem. You know? if Moose didn't quit City Skylines and that collab build is happening, I would be in serious trouble. I would be building nothing but track after track after track after track. It would be a big mess, let me tell you. I can't grab my train without grabbing you for... Kylie, whose side are you on? Kylie, whose side are you on? What do you mean? What, did I say that? Did I say that? Also, you're on a hill. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that one bit. I'll have to figure this out for next time. But I might have to end stream now. Against all things that want me to not stop stream, I might have to end stream now. I have to get ready to head out soon. Soon, by soon I mean in 30 minutes. So I have to get ready to get dressed and the likes of. But I will see you. I will definitely be back tomorrow for a lot longer. I don't intend to end stream tomorrow until I finish what I'm doing. It's my intention. But for now, I should find somebody to raid. Are discussing console people? Yeah, they're not getting console, I'm not gonna lie. And console for CS1, not bad, but it's pain. The only thing I like about console for CS1 is the first person camera. You know, that's the only good part. The only good part. But here, let me take you guys away. YouTube, I bid thee farewell. Although, thanks for stopping by. Astro, Google, David, Pathfinder, Super Camp, thanks for stopping by on this side. But I will see you guys most likely tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Let me end this stream over here. Bye, NZU. Take care, Urban. But let me see. I'm gonna be sending you guys away.